Good morning, it's Harvey Jackson. We're just going to get through some news items. Of course, the market has still been strong on oilseeds, and the commitment of traders have showed exactly that as well. So money managers staged a near record buying spree in CBOT soybean futures and options, and you can see right here from the post that it was a pretty strong leg up. So a lot of buying, uh, and Karen Stroud put this out as well, and she just pointing out where Trump has basically speaks and the soybeans listen. So yeah, you can see that we've got some length and maybe even some downside, but he's constantly trying to push this market up, and then when there was not anything good news, it actually pushed down as well. So it's just one of those things. So the current crop progress report is showing 27.1% harvested as of last week, and moving along is in the Montegrasco area of close to 60%. So a lot of harvest is done. Planting is on its way as well. Just interesting, this article, I just pulled out the Panamax rates in some areas, and it's just showing the price differential between the soybeans landed in China from different destinations, and of course you can see that it's a fair bit cheaper to buy from Brazil than it is from U.S. destinations by a fair bit. Here's your canola, down 8.7% last week. So this week was at 84.2% crush capacity utilization, and we're currently sitting at about 6.5 million metric tons crushed to date. And that's just a little bit of a slowing pace last week. I'm not sure what the reason would be, but logistics usually causes some of those issues somewhere, pinch points somewhere, whether that's trying to get the rail out of oil or meal, or just lack of being able to get the bookings of the trucks coming in. One way or the other, there's probably some crush plant somewhere in Canada or in Western Canada would have that issue somewhere. Quick look at the weather. So even the Olympics is getting too much snow, which is kind of weird to say, but and they need snow to be able to ski. But you can see the active radar. There's snow happening in the foothills in Alberta, and this kind of just shows the graphic of where that is moving out as well, and how it's going to build. You're looking at in the neighborhood of I'm going to say 15 to 16 inches, so in Saskatoon to Yorkton area, and then of course petering out less than that. But here's just another active area. Drought is still in this area here in the U.S. You can see there's moisture to the north and soil, and okay out east, but there's still a building of dryness. When you look at the soil moisture in South America, there is no problems there by the look of it, really. So just a quick look at the market here. Canola is up 480, up against some of that resistance area. Rapeseed up $2. Soybean oil is up 0.58 of a penny, so 57.66. Crude oil is up $1.11. There's more talk about Iran and U.S. and bringing another warship over there close to Iran, and they're talking nuclear summit there right now ahead of this flotilla showing up there. Soybeans basically flat. Wheat is down 2 pennies on spring wheat, and then Kansas and Chicago are down 4 to 6. Corn is down 3, and the Canadian dollar is down 0.11. So just quick look at the canola here. You can see this is the March still. March is still the lead month yet, or the front month, and you can see that we're in that area of oversold. You got possible crossing of the RSX, so the relative strength index. 200-day moving average is still putting a lid on that movement up any farther than that. But you can see if we looked at farther out range, right where we are puts us into that 50% retracement value. And when you're looking at the November, it's actually putting you closer to the 61.8 for the move up. Rapeseed, 61.8 as well. That's the area that we're approaching. Soybean oil futures, it's making new highs here basically in that same kind of timeline all the way back to May last year. Soybean futures just getting back to the 76.8 retracement value, but still looking like it's maybe faltering just a little wee bit here. Crude palm oil, that's going the opposite direction. So if you're looking at some of those countries that are pretty sensitive to price on their commodities, crude palm oil going to India and China actually would be in favor over soybean oil for sure. It's just buying the outright product. Crude oil, like I said, it's up today, but you still not as high as back in June last year. Quick look at the dollar, off its highs, but where will it go? I still would expect it to get into this range down here. So whether you want to do a trade on that or not, I would think that wouldn't be a bad thing. U.S. dollar index gaining. Gold is kind of just chugging along sideways. Same with silver and your copper. So a quick look at wheat. When you look at this trading range, it's really caught in this narrow range on the Minneapolis. And then you look at the Kansas. I would bet that we're going to be able to do some sort of trade on here as well. You could just buy some sort of contract to go short here, and just to play this range up and down in that channel. Same thing with the Chicago. Corn, it looks like it's going to try to continue to challenge that resistance line there that I've got drawn in there. There is a NOPA crush report today. I believe that comes out at 11, and we'll chat later.